Thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe.
The start time for the Royal Rumble. 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, February 1st. Old men like me are rejoicing on the East Coast. Get that thing done out of the way by 9 o'clock. Couldn't have picked a better week to run, especially if you're into American professional football. It's the week between the conference championship games and the Super Bowl, which is why they picked that date. Super Bowl's on February 9th, doing this on February 1st. I like these earlier start times. I know there's somewhere in the world that people are being driven nuts about it. Brian used to complain about the earlier start times because what I gotta do, I gotta go to the park with my kids. Yeah, until those kids got a little bit older and he got a little bit more tired. Now he's like, yeah, this afternoon, evening stuff, this is cool. I agree 100% with that one. Right before I got on the air, WWE sent out another press release saying that they are returning to the world of competition/reality TV with the newly announced WWE LFG series that is going to air on A&E. That is the most underrated partner that WWE has right now, is the A&E network. And Paul Bucherri, or whatever it is, the CEO of that company, I don't know who's in charge of programming, who's making these deals between WWE and A&E networks, but it's amazing how much programming has ended up on A&E that it doesn't seem to be like a whole lot of people watch. It seems to be truly the average person just flipping channels seems to be the ones tuning in, because the hardest of hardcore wrestling fans does not seem like they are watching the biographies on the regular and the greatest rivalries and all the other stuff that they've had there. But dipping back into the reality TV series deal here, LFG does not stand for what you may think it stands for. In this case, it is Legends and Future Greats, where they will be, quote, mentoring the next generation of athletes, end quote, and will include Triple H, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Booker T, Bubba Ray Dudley, and the returning Mickie James. It will debut in early 2025. From the Wrap earlier on today, quote, the existing legends will mentor aspiring wrestlers as they compete in the ring with WWE contracts on the line. The series will also feature behind-the-scenes content of their training process, end quote. I never had a chance to see it because I did not have Netflix at the time. Now that I have it, maybe I'll go back and watch it. But if I'm not mistaken, before WrestleMania last year, they had something like this with some of the NIL people. If I'm not mistaken, that were trying to get WWE contracts, and it kind of took a behind the scenes into their story and them going through the process. So this seems like just the next step to take, and WWE getting back into these types of competition and reality-based things. Look, if this one is successful for AEW or for A&E, I could see them wanting to add more, or possibly to another network like a Lifetime or something like that. And that's going to be the best way for WWE to continue to make some money, because other than the Peacock deal with the WWE network that most people think is just going to turn around and be placed on Netflix without any sort of bantering or bartering or trying to sell that thing, everybody seems to believe that Netflix is just going to take, in theory, the WWE network that Peacock has, and it's just going to move over there. What else do they have to sell? They're locked in with a bunch of other, of all their shows. Raw's for 10 years, SmackDown's for 5 years or whatever it is. CW and NXT is for a couple of years. So what else do they have to sell? They could sell new content like this, and I'm sure they're going to continue to try it. So Friday's announcement also included news of a new season of WWE Rivals and another show called WWE's Greatest Moments, which will be hosted by Michael Cole. It's a clip show that will have guests like Steve Austin, Hulk Hogan, and Kevin Owens. At least those are the three names that they have announced so far. WWE today also announced that tickets for their Road to WrestleMania European Tour will go on sale next Friday at 9 a.m. GMT, with a pre-sale beginning this coming Wednesday at 9 a.m. GMT. The month-long tour will feature 3 Raws and 3 SmackDown events taking place. It is going to be 4 days on and then 3 days off for everybody. It starts off on March 14th in Barcelona, Spain, and then we'll end on Monday, March 31st in London for a Monday Night Raw at the O2 Arena. That, of course, all leads into WrestleMania, which is taking place on April 19th and 20th in Las Vegas at Allegiant Stadium.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notify button, and you'll never miss a video again.